So I'm watching this guy on YouTube right now, and he was like, women only know their own experience. And this got me thinking, men know others' experiences, and that's how they're able to become become fortuitous and stronger because they know other people's experience, and that adds to their clashing of their space, their own experience, to their experience, and growing bigger because whenever you break something or tear something, it gets stronger. So that's why we have that strength and that fortuitousness. So women only knowing their own experience though means that they can adorn their own experience any way they want because they only know their own. They don't have any external reference that compare it to. They can just really, all they're seeing is their own thing, and then they're seeing other women who do the same thing, and they're able to talk in that way from their space and their experience, and then the women do the same thing from theirs. And then when a man comes around, it's like either they know how to go into their experience and make it better and protect their experience as a whole, or they're able to get in, get out, and then go do their own thing elsewhere and on to other things. But that get in, get out is mostly because they like to experience other guys' experiences that like to experience other stuff. So the reason why either one is either more promiscuous is because with women also you're gonna have like, she only wants to go with experiences. She only wants to experience this and that, and that's gonna be the thing. And experiences are pretty good. Like if you know how to experience something, you're pretty good. Like that's why they're able to go on so many trips and everything like that, because their experience is experience and expensive and eternal. They got their own thing going. They're able to move all across the land, go anywhere they want. And that man can get to that point too, but they have to learn from people that experienced being able to do that and working to get to that point and grinding and fighting to getting there. And I said that earlier about the man because why would you not want to be with someone that's able to experience their experience always and be like wise about it? Like it doesn't even matter if they're living with their parents, they're gonna be wise enough to get to the next point quicker if they wanted to. Like if they were fine, if their experience was fine at home, then they're gonna stay there. And even if not so fine, they'll be able to work on their experience collectively, not collectively, but internally, and get it to the point they wanted to get. But with men, I feel like it's a little bit difficult because every time we sit down, if you're not meditative, and even if you're meditative, you're gonna be looking at other people's experiences, like, dang, that's a nice experience. And you're gonna go into learning about that experience. The more logic you have, you're gonna start learning more about their experience rather than working on your own experience. And it's gonna be very easy to forget that. And even when you do start working on your own experience, you'll go out and be like, damn, you have gotten to such a good point of peeping your own experience and peeping others people's experience to the point that you may be better at looking at other people's experience rather than looking at your own. And then you're gonna be like just always looking at your experience from you type shit. You're looking at your experience from someone else's point of view, and you could even be looking at it from someone that's a judgmental or who you experience to be judgmental. So they're in their experience, they may be, and then you can get so caught up in that you just don't really go back to working on your own, when the whole point is to work on your own experience to the point where you get to even like the standard that a woman is on her worst days. She's still, you gotta get there type thing. And this isn't necessarily putting a woman on a pedestal, because you don't want to do that with man or woman. No one needs to be put on a pedestal, but we have to realize women only see their own experience. And if we go off that as a truth, or even just a fact that is can be, researched and studied, they know how to experience and they know how to go and do other things. Basically experience like other things type shit. And even to the point where they just have a freedom, you know what I'm saying? A freedom. And that freedom can offer a lot. Can offer a lot to you. That's why they're the most prized beings in, I feel like, the universe for real. Like, do we know for sure that in other planes or positions that they're not using the womb and not worshiping the womb and not realizing like that's a Stargate type thing? But yeah, so that's it for that, I think. I just wanted to get to the point. Well, let me see. Is it completely clear? If it's not completely clear, I'll go back and just watch it and then, so now basically we have to get to the point where our experience is where we want it to be,